Happy Thanksgiving. I'm absolutely delighted. I'm so excited. CHOC Chick kits are now in the USA. Hip hip hooray. I'm really delighted that our products are now stocked in the States. They will be at Whole Foods Market just in time for Thanksgiving and Christmas at Whole Foods Market North Atlantic, which is Connecticut, Rhode Island, Maine and Massachusetts, and you'll find them in over 30 stores. So our starter kit, Chico's kit and master kits are all available now for the US public. And in honor of my wonderful new US customers, I want to share with you a wonderful recipe for Thanksgiving, for Christmas. It's really easy to make. It's dipped dried fruit in raw chocolate. Super easy. All we're doing is using the ingredients in the starter kit, or you can use the same ingredients from the Chico's kit or master kit. And I'm going to use half of the cacao butter, so it's half the simple raw choc recipe. I'm going to use 50 grams of raw cacao butter. It's about 1 ounce 75, so nearly 2 ounces of cacao butter. It's just half of the ingredients. And the usual recipe, melting it in a bain-marie in a bowl over a pan of water on a low heat. We'll leave that to melt. So the cacao butter has melted and I've turned off the heat so it doesn't overheat. And I'm going to add 3 tablespoons of the raw cacao powder. So it's half the recipe. I'm going to make them heaped tablespoons because I want it thicker and easier to dip the dried fruit in. And just mix it in like that. It blends really well with the metal whisk. And then the Sweet Freedom, or you can add any other sweetener that you would prefer that's runny, as long as it's runny. So I'm doing 3 lovely tablespoons because we want it a little bit sweet. There we go. And now you can see it's much thicker. And you can add vanilla if you want, or not, but I always like to add vanilla. I'm a massive fan of vanilla, good vanilla. So I'm just adding a few drops. And that's it. This is now ready for us to dip our dried fruit in. We're ready to dip, and all we need are a range of dried fruits. So I've just got some apricots, dried mango, and my ultimate favorite, it's crystallized ginger. Now it does have sugar, but it's a treat. We don't have a lot of sugar in the raw chocolate mix, so this is an extra little treat for us. Just dip the mango pieces in the mix and just pop them on tin foil or parchment paper or anything just to leave them to set, and it will just take about half an hour to an hour to set. So I'm just going to dip the apricots, and I'll leave the crystallized ginger till the end because that has got a little bit of sugar, so that's just at the very last bits we can add the ginger. Another option is to just mix in walnuts, pecan nuts, or a range of seeds and nuts. I've got lovely goji berries and seeds, and you can make your own slab of chocolate with it and cut it into little pieces, or you can just make dipped walnuts and pecans as well. So I'll dip a few of these. So I'm just dipping them halfway so they're easy to take out, but you can just mix them in. But it's up to you what you dip, and they make incredible gifts or just something to enjoy when you have guests at the end of a meal. So here's some I made earlier. We've got the crystallized ginger, the apricots and the mango, and it's absolutely beautiful and really super easy to make. There it is. Happy Thanksgiving. Cheers. Oh, it's so good.